let's look at question 2. Question 2 says, Fred has 4 times as many rabbits as dogs. If he has a total of 35 animals, how many rabbits does he have? So once again, we're going to start with what question do we have to answer? We have to answer how many rabbits does he have. So let's look back in our problem and figure out what information that they give us. Well, they give us a total together of 35 animals, and we know that there are 4 times as many rabbits as there are dogs. So now I can draw my model. I know that my problem involves dogs and rabbits. I don't know how many dogs he has, so I'm going to make that my unknown. That's my variable n. I don't know the total number of rabbits either. That's the question I'm trying to answer, but I do know something about those rabbits. I know that there are 4 times as many rabbits. So I'm going to take the number of dogs and I'm going to multiply that 4 times. So once again, I don't know how many dogs there are, but I do know that there are 4 times the number of rabbits as there are dogs. I also know that together there are 35 of these animals. So now that I've drawn my model, I can solve. I know that together there are 35, so that means if I take the number of dogs and I add it to the number of rabbits, 1, 2, 3, 4 n's, that gives me the total of both animals. Well, if I have 4 n's and I add another n to that, that gives me 5 n's. 5 n's is the same thing as 5 groups of n, which is the same thing as saying 5 times n. Well, 5 times what is 35? 5 times 7 is 35. But I'm not quite finished yet because this question is actually asking me to go a little bit further. If n equals 7, that only gives me the number of dogs. My question is how many rabbits does he have? So now I have to look at my rabbits. I know that there are 4 times the number of dogs. So if there are 4 times the number of dogs and the number of dogs is 7, then in order to get rabbits, I have to do 4 times 7 to get the number of rabbits. And I know that 4 times 7 is 28. So that means that there are 28 rabbits.